brick wall is a symbol of defense. It's a powerful pocket of safety for many professional football quarterbacks. For safety's sake, most passers in pro football stay inside that protection. It keeps on-rushing linemen off their backs. I'm Charlie Jones for Sports Illustrated. Francis A. Tarkington doesn't need a brick wall. His unorthodox scrambling style makes him one of the most exciting players in pro football. The St. Louis Cardinals are practicing defense for their upcoming game with the Giants, a team that led the National Football League in total offense in 1967. The enemy for Card defenders, the likes of Larry Wilson, Dave Megacy, Don Brum, and Lonnie Sanders, is quarterback Fran the Scram Tarkington.
Fran Tarkington is offense in himself is exceptional because of his great running ability.
It's like running about two 20-yard sprints, chasing him across the field.
When he comes out of the pocket, he runs like a halfback.
You feel you got a clean shot at him, all of a sudden you're tackling air and start chasing him again.
Most quarterbacks run from sheer terror. Tarkington runs from sheer delight. Dave Megacy, Card's linebacker, tells how it is when Tarkington takes off.
A lot of his scrambles are up the middle where he'll get a defensive tackle out of his lane and he'll take that lane and go right up the gut on you.
In '67, Tarkington ran 13 times for first downs. A 6-foot, 190-pounder, Fran averages 6.5 yards every time he carries the ball. Dave Megacy says the Card's orders are to stick with Tarkington no matter where he goes.
We're told if he runs up in the stands that you get a hot dog, you run up in the stands and get a hot dog with him.
Sometimes Tarkington can't wait. He just runs. Tarkington scrambling is a particular problem for defensive back Lonnie Sanders.
When you give a quarterback enough time, he can beat anyone.
What bothers Sanders is that while Fran scrambles, those receivers have extra time to beat him. It gives a defender headaches. As Tarkington scrambles, so do his receivers. And when they get together, it means points for the Giants. Fran Tarkington takes his own sweet time. And how sweet it is. You are a defensive back. Your problems are the passer, the receiver, and the blocker. It's a tough job. You've got your defensive signals, but you're still all alone. A mistake can mean 6 points. Everybody seems to be running at you. You must diagnose and detect quickly. I'm Charlie Jones for Sports Illustrated. We're going to step into the shoes of a defensive back. As a defensive back, you must stop 3 types of pass receivers. First, the little fast guy who likes to run away from you, either before or after he grabs the football. You must also battle the big men, tall and tough. They work well in a crowd. you may need some help tackling a big one like Baltimore's John Mackey. Some receivers lack size and speed, but still drive you crazy with moves. A well-run pattern, finesse. They are always putting pressure on you, a defensive back.
Sometimes you can take it to bed with you at night, that pressure, thinking of that ball sailing over your head, with some receiver got his hands out there crossing the goal line, but defensive backs react differently to the pressure that eventually you're going to get beat for a pass, for a touchdown. I feel personally that your offensive quarterback and your defensive backs share a great deal of the pressure of a football game, because your defensive backs have to face this third down situation time after time. Like for instance, your offensive quarterback has to make that third down play to keep you moving, and of course your defensive backs generally have to stop that third down play to stop a club to make them punt or either kick a field goal. You're always under that constant pressure. I think some react to this pressure and come up with outstanding performances, and sometimes fold under this pressure, but the pressure is always there.
In every game, on every pass, pressure to make the big play. Sometimes the pressure is too great. You're caught in a penalty. Sometimes you watch and then try. Sometimes you fail. But with all the pressure, there comes a time when the outcome depends on you, and you win. Then it's all worthwhile. As a defensive back, you have earned your moment of glory.
An outstanding play by the Washington second baseman, Bernie Allen. The play would be scored 4-3. Now the question arises, suppose he hadn't thrown him out. In that case, the scorer would have ruled a base hit, because it took an outstanding play to get him out, which he did.
Lou Hatter covers Major League Baseball for the Baltimore Sun. He's been the official scorer in 3 World Series. I'm Charlie Jones for Sports Illustrated. Hatter umpires behind a typewriter, but his judgment is equal to the men in blue behind the plate.
I'm Lou Hatter, baseball writer for the Baltimore Sun. Perhaps it might be interesting to see how an official scorer functions and a few of the elements of scoring a baseball game. Let's say we've got a base on balls for Don Buford. My system, I put a B in the right-hand corner, and then by a line indicate that Buford went from home plate to first base. Now let's say Belanger, the second batter, the shortstop, bunts, sacrificing Buford to second base. We'll indicate it with a sac, S-A-C. Frank Robinson, the Orioles power hitter, is up. And here it goes. It's going, and it's out of the park in right center field. A home run for Robinson. How do we indicate it? First, the field to which the ball was hit, 9, 4, horizontal lines indicating a home run. Bringing in Buford with the first run, marking X in the center of the diamond. Robinson also circles the bases. 2 dots for 2 RBIs, and the Orioles have an early 2-0 lead. There's a sample of scoring. Try it sometime when you come to the park. Get yourself a scorecard and try the numerical system. It adds a lot to the ball game.
Like the men in blue, Lou Hatter calls them as he sees them. Watch Frank Robinson play this fly ball into a double.
Error 9. Error Frank Robinson. The play was called a two-base error by Frank Robinson, who appeared to momentarily misjudge the ball. However, it was high in the air. There was adequate time for him to recover, which he did not do. And in judgment of this score on that play, a big league outfielder should have caught that ball without any trouble.
An objective reporter, Hatter gives Frank Robinson the benefit of the doubt.
I really got to the ball, but I think I should have made the play.
Did the sky or the sun in any way interfere with your observation of the play?
No, because I had my sunglasses when I went out there to start the inning, and I checked to see if I needed them, and I didn't feel like I needed them, and it did not interfere as far as the play was concerned.
Well, in spite of the fact that I gave you an error, we're still on speaking terms.
Sure, Lou, sure. I don't let those things bother me now.